The rock, hang back. I've got to clear the cave first. Copy that, Triage. Thanks.
I'm going to turn the volume up. This game's very, my volume controls aren't close by. This game is really very good, and it needs more sort of boominess, if you know what I mean. I have 12 speakers plugged into my television, so, you know, they are extremely, extremely loud. And this game just, I'm enjoying it so much that I sort of want to, you know what I'm getting at. If you're watching this, you're a gamer, so you know exactly what I'm getting at.
Driad, hold on. I think I saw something strange. I'll make a lap around the observation tower.
What is it, Ito?
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm.
What happened there? Whoa, back to the beginning. That is harsh. Wow. I'm not quite sure what... I thought I blew a hole in the wall, but obviously not. So clearly we're seeing the same story from
The rock, hang back. I've got to clear the cave
lots
first.
of different people's point of
Copy
views.
that, Triage. Thanks.
Because we've just done the bit where the bloke circles around the observation tower, and then during this scene you hear him say on the radio, I'm going to make a circle around the observation tower, so... Figured out the green stuff, even when they explode, hurts you. Right, bullets go through there, so if I can go through it. This is a bit where I died. Right, the bullets go through, so... Maybe that's not the bit where I died.
Driad, hold on.
Oh, no.
I think I saw something strange. I'll make a lap around the observation tower.
Oh, I see.
What is it, Ito?
Underneath. Fair enough.
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm. Wait. Damn, it's a sentinel. How to sneak up on me?
How silly am I?
Ito, get the hell out of there as fast as you can. Ito! The rock, what happened?
There's a huge storm over there. Communications are shot.
The rock, the passage is clear. Guide the carrier through. I'll keep the guard train busy. Get that can docked.
Yes, it wasn't through the wall, it was under the wall. It's a flame launcher.
Dryad, it's Duroc. Carrier in place. I repeat, carrier is in place. Sergeant says we'll need at least 200 meters since we still have no clue what we're even looking for.
Do it!
Oh. One more, amigo. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, so it looks more devastating than it actually is.
It's Duroc. We're packed. I repeat, we're packed. Heading for the surface now.
Nicely done.
We didn't lose a single person during the Manita operation, but we lost an entire civilization. The scientific data and documents we found there were horrific, beyond what we could imagine. The Imperials, hoping to develop technology that could control time, burned out or otherwise destroyed all their Enki captive sensory organs in order to make them more docile and easier to handle. These deaf, blind, nerveless creatures are indistinct from the worms in the Manita caves. Except for their dreams, that is. The only thing that keeps them from simply expiring is their occasional remembrance of life, inspired, of course, by a fear of death. The project could be described as a nation living in fear, serving as slaves to a planet. There's no technology that can fix what's been done to them. There is no way to right this wrong. Even if we free our people, we cannot give them back their lives. It's over for the Yankees.
The actors and actresses that they got, or the people they got in to read this text between each level, are amazing. The way she read that was fantastic. You really heard the emotion in her voice. And the same with all the previous text parts of the game as well. The game is presented in such a nice way. And I'm really, really getting into the plot line. I'm really getting into the story. I just can't wait to play the next level, if you know what I mean. For a very long time, everybody who owns a Switch has a physical copy that they keep of something that they keep in their Switch pretty much at all times. It's always with them. For most people, it's Mario Kart, which is perfectly understandable. For me, I switch between Mario Kart and Doom as my physical copy that I always take with me. So whenever I go out or go for a drive somewhere and my Switch is in my bag, it's got one of them games, normally Doom, in the console. But I think Sine Mora may take its place. Doom is still my favourite game of all time, without a doubt, but Sine Mora is going to be staying in my Switch for quite some time. Definitely. Okay, so more people to select for boss training. Yeah. Factory stage. Character on the pilot select screen. Cool. Yeah, Sine Mora is going to be staying in my Switch for quite some time. Definitely. There we go.
Past and future. These concepts don't have much meaning for people who can easily visit both. Still, one can live an entire lifetime without ever looking back or forward. Ultimately, it is only the present and ourselves, our own happiness and comfort, that we take into account. Where can this pride of self go? And what shall we become without descendants, or without being able to pay respect to the trials and beliefs of our ancestors? We may be citizens of the world and advocate interplanetary peace and community, yet our ancestors shed their blood for flags and totems, and their families made up a close-knit tribe. A nation. Language and land kept them together. But this too may fade. The entire universe is composed of units and subunits. Tissue is made of cells and cells of atoms. This is the essence of nature. The same nature that made a mockery of me. It was my fate to be childless. The flame that burns brightest burns quickest, and with a future denied me, this is how I chose to live my life. I had hoped the raid of the Eyeborg factory in the Cardinal Canyon would let me burn as bright as the stars.
Wow.
It's Duroc. Aerial defense is minimal. I'll begin infiltration momentarily.
Copy that, Durak. You should be able to open the gate by eliminating the sentry gun.
Thanks, Linda. First charge out.
Whoa. I'm sort of trying to, because you can't see what's going on, so I'm trying to sort of adjust the camera whilst playing. This isn't the best game to do that. Wow. Time health is a very interesting way of doing things. It does make the game so much harder. Because in order to keep the time up, you have to put yourself in harm's way.
I passed security, and I'm inside the plant. Perfect. You'll be coming to a junction soon. You'll have to follow the path of the raw material transporter. You've got to hide in the supplies. You want me to fly inside the raw materials, of all things. Yes, and do it fast. Be careful.
Whoa. Don't send me back to the beginning. Oh, good. I like the robots being built in the background. That's really cool. So I don't quite know what I'm shooting at here. Because I went forwards earlier on and instantly died. There. I don't quite know what I'm shooting at. That was a cool weapon, but it didn't do anything. What am I... Apart from running out of time, what exactly am I supposed to be hitting? What? I don't understand. I get it, flying here, right? That's the only way you can go. Oh, sorry. Hide in the rubbish. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry, I'm silly. They did explain that, I'm sure. That would be my short-term memory doing what it's good at again. Sorry about that.
Driad, I made it through. Third, fourth, and fifth charges out.
Hello. I've now lost like 5 of my continues. Boom.
Good. You're almost there. Now, let's see what you can do.
Wow. It's rather large and epic. It's huge. Don't go in front of the chainsaw, shoot the chainsaw from behind. Whew. Certainly getting harder and harder. Which is great. So I'm going to see what the time is. Still a couple hours yet. It's only 5:30. Another work night tonight, so ooh, here we go.
I got the Garai on the little moon. The sons and daughters of this lazy, simple nation support their slovenly way of life with their constitutional right to hold and trade military-grade robotics. Why I bought a Garai is simple. It's top of the line and the pride of the empire. I found pleasure in the irony. Perhaps it's of greater interest why I tested it in the Cardinal Canyon. 34 circles before the factory that builds this model was even constructed. Amusing though that may be, that's not why I came. Memories guided me. Memories of my son. He was just a child when we came here to hunt. It was a perfect place for a boy adventurer, thoroughly exotic. If it rained steaming, acrid heat. But our hunt was looked over by brilliant sunlight. A psychiatrist would easily arrive at a diagnosis. I tested the freshly purchased Garai at that very time, in this very place, because I wished to punish the Empire the very moment it stuck its toe into my paradise. The psychiatrist would be right. If only I had spent more time with my son. Maybe, if I still could, my heart would find peace. The Cardinal Canyon is a sacred place to me.
Wow. Alright. It's definitely beautiful.
This is amazing.
Smuggers. They suck up cloud matter and extract the splendium from the atmosphere.
Can we see one closer up?
Yes, but be careful, son. And be quick. They probably have some kind of defense mechanism.
Awesome. This thing is
I'll
badass.
be waiting for you on the ground with my new friends, the gangrene insects.
Wow. Okay, take a closer look. Yeah, literally go inside. It's rather dangerous and risky just for a look.
I'm a fair piece ahead of you. Careful with those insects. Their poison is just as dangerous as your own weapons.